us to understand how we can make money from investing in Ethereum smart contracts, definitely the first thing we need to do is we need to understand what is Ethereum and what is smart contracts and how these two things work hand in hand. Okay, so let us establish what is Ethereum. Ethereum is a cryptocurrency, the second largest after Bitcoin. You know what Ethereum is now. You know it's a cryptocurrency, you know it's the second largest after Bitcoin, and it's the future of cryptocurrency. All right. So first thing first, if you're on this call, I'm sure 80% of everyone on this call knows what is Ethereum. Ethereum is a type of cryptocurrency, the second largest actually after Bitcoin, and it is the future of currency. And it's the future of currency. Bitcoin started in 2011. Most of us, if not all of us, heard about it and were told to buy it. That same year, someone, I don't know the person personally, but a friend of mine knows who that person is, and I know the person off social media. He bought Bitcoin worth of $50. In 2017, he sold those Bitcoin for over $750,000. So everyone on this call must have heard about Ethereum. And right now, Ethereum market cap is over 70 billion US dollars. Ethereum blockchain was just like the Bitcoin blockchain, a network of computers, nodes, run software which confirms transactions on the network. I will still explain later on how this works actually, and it's called decentralization, meaning no single entity, no single party has total control over any transaction. Nobody has total control over any transaction. It is depending on millions of computers all over the world running at the same time that makes the Ethereum blockchain function. And as long as you cannot shut down all these computers and shut down internet in the whole world at the same time, or electricity in the whole world at the same time, you cannot change any transaction on the Ethereum blockchain. If you shut down 100,000 computers, shut down 200,000 computers, it's still not enough to stop the Ethereum blockchain. You need to shut down the whole world, internet and electricity. We need to understand what smart contract is and how it actually works. All right, let's go on. So what is smart contract? Let's take a deep look into what smart contract is. In example, a cryptographer came up with the idea of being able to record contracts in form of computer codes. That is just what smart contract is. It is contract written in form of computer codes. These computer codes needs to meet some certain conditions for the contract to be executed. The answer is because you no longer need to trust third party when you are making a transaction. Instead, the contract is self-executed on a trusted network that is completely controlled by computers. I'll give you an example into what that means right now. This means once you go into a smart contract, even the other party cannot change anything, cannot cheat you, cannot rig it, cannot change anything again. It is final. In 2015, Ethereum was founded by intelligent man Vitalik Buterin and introduced the first working smart contract. All right, so what is smart contract? A smart contract is an agreement between two people in the form of computer codes. They run on the blockchain, so they are stored on a public database, cannot be changed. So let's look at the example of people using smart contracts already. In 2017, two insurance companies started testing smart contracts, and that was what made insurance companies start using smart contracts. In the healthcare system, hospitals now use smart contracts to transfer data, use it to bill clients and pay for surgeries and all. Governments are using smart contracts for elections now. All right, so businesses are using smart contracts to pay their staffs now. Companies are using smart contracts to sell shares and all, ICO. All right, so I believe by now I've been able to establish what smart contract is. I just wanted to explain to you what the Ethereum is, what blockchain is, and what smart contract is. So I believe by now you know what these three things mean. If you don't fully understand what these three things are, you can just put it on Google and read more about smart contracts and Ethereum smart contracts. That will enlighten you more. This is Forsage, and Forsage is the first ever 100% decentralized matrix system. What does decentralized mean? What are the advantages and what are the benefits? All right. Decentralized marketing is created with an automated contract that offers you maximum security and sustainability. A smart contract is an automatic execution algorithm, as I explained earlier on. It exists within the Ethereum blockchain, the number one cryptographic currency among those which smart contracts can be created. This means Bitcoin cannot execute smart contracts. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency, but Ethereum is the first cryptocurrency that can execute smart contracts. Let me now chip in something here. If Ethereum is the first cryptocurrency that can execute smart contracts, and the whole world is adopting cryptocurrency, and they are also adopting smart contracts. If you are a business owner, what cryptocurrency will you adopt? Bitcoin or Ethereum? Ethereum, because it's what you need to execute all your contracts. That is why in the last few months, the spike in the price of Ethereum has been shooting high every day, because every day new people start using Ethereum. If you like it or not, you will use Ethereum at a point. Smart contracts like cryptocurrencies are decentralized. They work strictly according to the underlying program. This means nobody is controlling it. Once that program is written, it is definite. It cannot change again. All right, let's move on. Without the possibility of subsequently changing the defined execution, as I said earlier on, the code that contains all the logics of the contract expiration is on the blockchain, and all calculations are provided by millions of computers around the world. What does this mean? This means for that smart contract to expire and to spoil or to be altered, the blockchain needs to expire. It depends on the expiration of the blockchain. And we all know there's nothing that can happen to the blockchain. Nothing. As long as internet keeps existing and electricity still keep existing, nothing will happen to blockchain. Just the way the world cannot run out of oxygen. This ensures that there is no risk of hacking into the smart contract and stopping the project. The blockchain is an immutable record of transactions and information, which is cryptographically protected from any subsequent manipulation using thousands of independent computers worldwide. Let's move on. All right. How does Forsage matrix marketing work? We have the X4 program and we have the X3 program. I will explain in detail very soon, shortly. All right. Forsage matrix marketing is a closed system without deadline for slots, which is limited number of places and unlimited number of reimbursements. I will still explain later on what this is. In the matrix, the referral link is fixed, and the person who invited you, you will always follow your superior partner to each of the slots activated. In the Forsage X3 program, below you is 3 places in one line. In the Forsage X4 program, below you is 2 places, 2 lines, 2 places in the first and 4 places in the second. When you register in Forsage, you open both programs simultaneously. When you want to start Forsage, in each of the 2 programs, we have X3 and X4. There are 12 slots each. You can see here on the left-hand side. We have X3 right here and X4 right here. And when you register now with your $11, but the network transfer fees will make it about $17 or $18. All right. So this one right here, this first contract here on X3 and the first contract on the X4 will be paid for automatically with your $11. All right, fine. So now we understand that we have 2 programs, the X3 program and the X4 program. In each of these 2 programs, Forsage X3 and Forsage X4 have 12 slots, all similar and work in the same way. Each subsequent slot is 2 times more expensive than the previous one. Both income and profit from them are twice as high. Let me explain what that means. When you register now, you buy this first contract and this first contract for $11. So when people start buying the contract, because this is a multi-level marketing business, that is what will actually make you get richer on time. You can just buy the contract and wait for residual income to just drop in bit by bit. This might take a long time, but you still get paid. But for someone who is ready to it's easy to start, just $11, let's say $17 to get people to start. A student can start this, a salary earner can start this, an housewife can start this. Just about anybody in the world can start this. A driver, just anybody can start. Even a security man that is serious about creating generational wealth can start. All right, let's move on. When you upgrade to the next contract, to upgrade to this contract now, you need double whatever you used in buying the first contract, which is $11 for 2, that means 5.5 for 1. You need $11 to buy this, $11 to buy this. When you make more money from those contracts, you buy the next one, $22 for this, $22 for this. When you make more, because obviously you will make more money. If you get to a point, you will not understand how and where money is coming from into your Ethereum wallet. And that is the good thing about this program. It is not that the money is going to be paid to a company that will now pay you later. No. Just like the example I gave you about the insurance contract, the same way with this contract. Once someone buys that contract under you, that money goes to your Ethereum wallet instantly. Not 5 minutes later, not 5 hours later. That second, that minute, that money is going to your Ethereum wallet. So there's no fear of someone will come later and shut down the program and take all your money. The program cannot shut down. But let's even now imagine the program wants to shut down. All your money is in your wallet. All your money is in your wallet. So what wants to shut down your own wallet? Nobody can shut down your wallet for life. You are the only one that has access to your wallet and can control whatever happens with your wallet. How many slots can be activated immediately? As much as you want, at least all the 12 at once. That means if you have all the money to buy all the 12 slots on each program at once, with my calculation, you need about $45,000 to buy everything at once. You are welcome. You can go ahead. But I don't advise you doing that, because what's the point of investment? It is to grow from little to plenty. So when you start with this $17, you will make money, you buy the next, you make money. As you are taking out some money to spend, as you are taking out some Ethereum to keep for later in some other wallet, then you also be using whatever is remaining to upgrade your contract so you can make more money. They have no expiration date, all these slots, so you cannot be afraid that they will burn. All active slots moves and bring you revenue in parallel. This means you don't have to rush that I need to buy the next contract, it will expire. No, nothing is expiring. Move at your own pace. The first lot of each program costs 0.02 Ether. They are bought together. Separately, the first lot cannot be taken. Accordingly, the start of the matrix is generally 0.05 Ether. You can purchase all further slots separately. Look at this place now. Look at this wallet. You can see 0.05 Ether. The meaning this is your wallet. You have 0.05 Ether in your Ethereum wallet. If you take out that 0.05 Ether, take 0.025, put it in the Forsage S3 program. Take 0.025, put it in the Forsage X4 program. As of today, 0.05 Ether, that is $11. Or let's say you need about $17 to register to get 0.05 Ether. Because one Ethereum is $230 right now, that is why 0.05 Ether will cost you about $17 or $18. Let's now imagine you are supposed to register today with 0.05 Ether. The value of the Ether doesn't change. Now let's compare it to someone who wants to register in the next 5 years. Let's say Ethereum is now 1 Ethereum to $25,000. Just the way Bitcoin was 1 Bitcoin to about 1 cent so many years ago, and 1 Bitcoin now is about $10,000 right now. And the thing about cryptocurrency is the more people use it, it will shoot up. That is the algorithm, and it cannot be reversed. All right, let's say in the next 5 years, Ethereum is now 1 Ethereum to $25,000. You know, this 0.05 Ether will be about $4,600 for anyone to start the program at all. That is the reason why so many people will not be able to join later on. So that is why people who don't buy into this program early, they will not be able to buy it into it then. And the few of us who start now, we control what is going to happen to them in the next few years. We control the destiny of the cryptocurrency world in the next few years, because we started early. We have saved so much cryptocurrency early that is going to skyrocket. Let's say you save 100 Ethereum right now, and Ethereum shoots to 1 Ethereum to $100,000. Multiply that, you have about $10 million. Please, if you are not inheriting fortune from anywhere, I don't see any paid job 9 to 5 you can do that you can ever earn $10 million. There's none on the surface of the earth. $10 million. I'm not talking about being a neurosurgeon or an astronaut or a footballer. I'm saying you are working a 9 to 5, a regular job. All partners in your slot of the Forsage S3 program are your personal referrals. When you invite partners, they take place under you. This is your upline, the person who brought you into the business. And this is you. So when you register the first person, the money comes directly to your wallet. When you register the second person, the money comes directly to your wallet. When you register the third person, the third partner takes third place below you. You again receive 100% income, but in the form of reinvestment. This third one will be reinvested. Let me now explain what is reinvestment. Reinvestment opens the same slot for you again, and you continue to receive income from it. Reopening the same slot, you take next few plays in your superior partner slot. Accordingly, 100% for the reinvestment is transferred to your superior. Okay, let's say this is your superior partner. You are here, and this is the third person you refer. This money will go up, you circle right here, and move to your superior partner's wallet. Then you, from here again, you move back here under your superior partner. So you hold this position under your superior partner. Whenever there's an overflow coming from your superior partner, you'll be able to get it early. This is why you will see money coming into your wallet and you didn't even sign anybody, you don't know what's happening. It's because you are getting paid from your superior partner and from your referred partner. Just the way 100% of the reinvestment will go to your superior partner, that is the same way 100% of the reinvestment will also come to you from your referred partner. All right, let's now go to the Forsage Smart program. You might not really understand in details what all these things mean right now, but when you buy into the program and you start using it, you will understand in details. You will understand fully how it works. All you need to do is just start and keep moving on. Then you understand in full details. In parallel, the Forsage Smart program also works for you. Here, an overflow system is organized from above and below, just as what I said earlier on. There's overflow from above and overflow from below. So you can see right here, this is your upline. This chain right here is what connects you to your upline, and this is you right here. And you can see your downline right here. They take 2 steps below you, and below each one of them again, 2 people take 2 position here, another 2 take 2 position here. All right. The way this chain connects you and these people, there's another chain here too that connects another person and the ones under them. All right. Let me now give you break down how this works. Partner who takes 2 places below you in the first line are 2 places below in the second line of your superior partner. This means this is you right now. These 2 people are under you, but on your superior partner's leg, this is where they are. This is where they are. So I'll explain now. You also receive income from the second line, 100% from 4 people of the 3. 3 payments go instantly to your wallet. And the last one right here, the last payout is the closing slot, and it's also make a reinvestment, buying you the same slot again, and the payment of 100% is transferred to an higher partner. See, right here, it will recycle and go back to your higher partner. This is what will still buy you the same slot under your higher partner. This will ensure you keep making money from above and from below. Let's now explain what reinvestment is. This is the reopening purchase of a slot at the current level. All right, this is you right now. This is the 3rd person paying you. It will reopen the same leg for you under your superior. Just the same way this payment will reopen this leg for whoever must have made this investment. Whenever there is a reinvestment, it is going to your superior partner. Just the way any reinvestment from your downliner will come to you. All right, let's go on. You occupy the free space in the slot with a higher partner, and a new slot with free places opens for you. And 100% payments go to the wallet of the higher partner, just as I said earlier on. Similarly, your referred partners will have reinvestment, and you will instantly receive income every time. Just the way 100% of reinvestment is going to your superior partner, whoever you are superior to on the ladder, you also receive 100% reinvestment from them. What is upgrade? Upgrading, and why do you need to upgrade? Let me read what we have on the left panel before I explain the picture on the right. All right. Upgrade is opening, is the same thing as purchase of the next slot of a more expensive level. It is done once at the first opening of the slot. The payment goes to your superior partner, provided that he has a slot of this level. All right. There is enough income from each slot to reinvest the slot of the same level and buy a slot on the next level. This means, let's say you have the first contract on both levels, and you now buy the second contract. The money you are paying to buy that second contract is going to your upliner. Remember, this money is not going to any corporation once again or any organization. So there's no way they want to run away with any money or stop the program, because the money is just recycling within everyone participating. It is a matrix system, an infinite system that will keep going on and on. The inflation and price of Ethereum might just reduce the number of people that can join the program later on, but it cannot end. It's a circle and a loop that will keep going on. So you decide whether to purchase the next slot. A reinvestment of the slot occurs automatically. If the next slot is not open for you, then from the second round after reinvestment, all payments will be redirected to your higher partner. Let's say you have contract 4 now. That is the last contract you bought. And your downliner has made enough money and wants to buy contract 5, and you don't have contract 5. Because you don't have contract 5 active, when they buy that contract 5, instead of the money coming to you, it will not come to you. It will break that chain and go to your superior partner. So the money you are supposed to make now, your superior partner will make it. As long as you still have that slot not bought, every money that you are supposed to make from it will go to your superior partner. And likewise, because this has happened, your downliner will move ahead of you. So whatever is supposed to come from your superior partner will go straight down to your downliner. But this is not permanent. The minute you buy that contract, you take back your position. That is the reason why this system is so organized in a way that you will retain your position for life. As long as when you buy all your contracts, then you have nothing to worry about any longer. When you buy the necessary slots, then at the next investment, your referred partner will take a place under you. And with each investment, will take a place under you again, as I said earlier on. So when you now buy this contract ahead of your downliner, you will start making that money back again, and they will continue being under you. But pending the time till you buy them, they will be ahead of you. All right, and I don't see this as any problem, because one day you still buy that contract and you get back your position. All right. So on the right, you can see contract 8 and you can see contract 9. Right now, this means this alert sign means you don't have this contract 8 and someone under you has bought this contract 8. Lost profits is payment left to a higher partner due to the lack of an upgrade to a more expensive slot. This means if you don't upgrade to a more expensive slot and your downliner upgrades from that to that slot, you will lose that profit to your upliner. And what is extra profit? Extra profit is payment received to you at the expense of the lost profit of the lower partner. When you lose profit now, it will be extra profit for your upliner. The payment you lose and your upliner gains it at your expense. When your downliner upgrades to the next contract, all the money they use in upgrading it is coming to you. So whenever you upgrade, you are not just paying your upliner. Each time everybody you bring into the business upgrade, the money is coming to you. Let's say they want to buy, at the end of the day, when they eventually buy all the 24 contracts, they must have spent $45,000. That means if you brought 100 people into the program, that means one way or the other, you've made $45,000 from 100 people. It might take time, gradually, but eventually that is the calculation of what has happened. All right. And I'm not counting money from reinvestment and money you made from subsequent reinvestment from your downliner. I'm just talking about the first upgrade, overflow, overtaking, and returns. All right, you can see right here, you can see all these colors under the contract. When you see this color, this is your personal referred partners. When you see this one, it means you are making money from overflow, personal invited partners of your superior. That is overflow from above. You are making money from those people at that point. All right. When you see this one, overflow from below, personally invited partners of your downline. These are partners your downlines invited. All right. So and you're making money from that. When you see this color, this means partners who overtook the superior. That means one of your downlines has more contract than you have and has taken your position. So it's no big deal. You can always get back your position. All right. So let's talk about overtake. You can overtake your superior partner by opening slots which he has not yet reached. In this case, you get up to his superior partner, the closest who has such level of the slot, and the income goes to him. This means when you overtake your upline, whatever money you use in upgrading will go to his own superior partner. If his own superior partner doesn't even have that contract, that money will locate the superior partner that has that contract active. That means if there are 5 ladders under you and all of them don't have contract 5, and the 6th person on that chain tries to buy contract 5, that money will evade all of them and come to your wallet directly, and you don't even know where it's coming from. That is why this program will keep making you money in ways you don't even understand. You just reload your wallet, the next minute you see money. So referral link returns to the partner. This is about return now, as I said earlier on. Referral link returns to the partner. This means that when your superior buys this slot, then the next reinvestment, you again take a place under him. This means you return to your position and your upline now has his or her position back. All right, let's move on. All right. So as I said earlier on, if you have one personal referral and your personal referrals has made 12 upgrades, you must have made $45,000 from that person as of the price of Ethereum right now. The price of Ethereum right now, you must have made $45,000 from that person. So this is a breakdown of how much you can make potentially from a few number of referred partners in their first upgrade, not reinvestment. Their first upgrade, as I said earlier on, their first upgrade. On the Forsage X3 program, you must have made $153,000. And on the Forsage X4 program, you must have made $204,000. That is 350 something thousand dollars. Let's say $350,000. One time payment over time, but it will accumulate to $350,000. Potentially, you make billions from this. Potentially, all right. The minimum income from each partner who has reached 12 slots, 12 level of the slot, as I said earlier on. This is what we have made minimum from them. So that is the end of the presentation on how Forsage actually works. So let me now show you an example of people who are in the program and how much they've been able to make. This system is decentralized. Anybody can access any information at any time. Anybody can access any information at any time. People on this call the day before yesterday, we saw $43,000. Later in the day, that same day, we saw 45,000. Yesterday, we saw 47,000. Yesterday night, we saw $49,000. Let us check how much he must have made as of right now. So, and how many people he has brought into the business this week and today. All right, let's view his account. As you can see, this is transparent. Anybody can view anything. And I'm seeing this right now. Okay, good. As of last night, he has made $49,000. And as of this minute that I'm showing you his account, he has made $50,450. Look at the number of people he has referred. This is just the number of people he has referred. He has not referred all his village or all the people in the world. He has referred just 26 people directly. But I will now show you the impact of you just trying to build the world one person at a time. He has referred 26 people. Then let's now assume these 26 people has invited five people. These five people has invited one person. This one person has invited another two people. Let me now show you how many people he has in the structure generally. Look at all his contracts. He has bought all his Forsage X12 contracts. He has bought almost all his Forsage X3 contracts. As of 2 days ago, he was at contract 9 on his Forsage X4. He has made the money to buy everything, and by now he'll be making a lot of money. And the rate at which he'll be making money will be moving at the speed of light. Let's check how many people he has in his business. All right. Number of registration. He has registered just 26 people. In the last 1 week, he has registered just one person. Just one. That is the power of working hard at the beginning, getting a few people into your business. These people too will want people in their business, and you keep growing. In the last 24 hours, he has referred 0. Yesterday, he referred 0. See, in his structure, he has a total of 1,308 people. 1,308 people. That's the total number of people he already has in his structure. Imagine one partner has 3 people, one has 10, one has 20, one has 6, some has 7, some has 28, and so on and so forth. Let's check this account. All right, let's log into this account. 8679. See, this person has registered directly 768 people and has made over 605,000 US dollars. This person joined in March. He has all his contracts. He has bought all the contracts and he has made over $600,000. Let's look at how many people he has in his business generally. Let's look at everybody in his business. Personally, he has referred 768 people. This week, he has referred 129 people. In the last 24 hours, he has referred 8 people. Partners in his structures, he has over 179,000 people in his structure. These are the people he just registered basically. They might not really have people in the structure, but the old people have people in their structure. And he has over 178,000 people in his structure already. These are our structure already. And has made over $605,000. Anyway, let me now break down this figure right here. All participants, this is all the total number of people that are registered as of right now worldwide, 415,000 people. 11,949 people have joined in the last 24 hours. People have earned 282,000 Ethereum. And in dollars, everybody has made over $64 million. $64 million has been shared between partners worldwide. You can tap into this opportunity right now while it's still possible. And that is why myself and everyone who brought you to this call or this video actually brought you here to show you what you can actually earn and change your story for life. This is creation of generational wealth. If you change your story, change the story of your next generation and the generation after that. All right, guys, so that brings me to the end of the presentation and to the end of me trying to show you what can potentially happen with you when you join this program. With just a few people in my business, I know how much I've made in the last 1 week. Just a few people, not even up to 15. I know how much I've made in dollars. And the people in my business already, I know how much they have made. So if you are not on this live video, by the time you are watching this video on YouTube or somewhere, I will have gone very far. And everyone on this call right now who decides to tap in right now will have made a lot of money by then. So that is it, guys, for the presentation. Then let me now tell you how you get your money and how you can withdraw your money. First thing first, there's nothing like trying to withdraw your money. This figure we are seeing right here, we are just seeing it here. The money is in the person's Ethereum wallet. And as long as we don't have access to the person's Ethereum wallet, they are the ones that decide what they want to do with their Ethereum. So this is how you can withdraw your Ethereum. Is either you sell your Ethereum outrightly, or you sell it, you convert it to Bitcoin and sell it, or you keep some of it in another wallet and let it go for future. I don't take your time for granted, and I really appreciate you all. God bless you. And I believe in the next few weeks, you will remember this day, and it will be one of the best days of your life. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys on the other side.